Since times of eld, dragon blood has been... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. None of the knowledge I have accrued can be of aid. Then go. But since times of eld, remember. Then I bid ye farewell.
Would seem our fight is not yet done. We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discomfort. Very well, if I must.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Hasn't even noticed what's been pilfered.
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
True enough.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Practice diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise strategy.
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Here, Nanox. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Ceretheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the seafloor shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom.
It is locked, but mayhap a show of brute strength will yield us passage.
Nothing short of an ogre could breach that door. We're better off looking for the key.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastmen, young or old. I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. It is safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once the crowd settles in.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear.
The only reason I am here...
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no longer. As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the incomparable strength of will that made us Arisen. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what fate held in store. Yet you bear it still, Arisen One. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins. Then I bid ye farewell.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings? Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go?
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But many thanks.
What in particular?
Tidy. What else? Wish I were there on an adventure.
Whatever happens here, anyhow.
That's enough toil for one day, methinks.
Just take time. This place is too comfortable. An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Have you need of me?
Why must fate be so cruel? Wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind. I must not be spoken.
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
I've got to focus. It is my duty to devote my life
Slim
to prayer
pickings of
and
late.
virtue.
Feel it, but much. To do yet.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Forgot why I came.
Must have time. This place is too comfortable.
I might make it look easy, but only for
Your rest is yet.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
I'll take the night watch in a desperate minute.
Shouldn't mix those colors.
Besides,
Driving me up.
To think that the world could shift so suddenly and so utterly. 'Tis a frightful thing.
I had a marvelous idea. And
Should I trace life to its source, what might I find?
all's lost.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master! How long I've slept! Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand that setting this world to rights takes precedence.
Now, where was I headed?
I fear for the Arbor.
Glows red with
Yet would
fury.
seem there is far more at stake.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know. All we have. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the...
Fa al sil non via palan. Matine fear melton.
Vindernar, ne veo norwende lis kemen. Moriven lis erumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun finaler, nun mor arta her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne, I avstir lalastar.
Mornambue roth enfane avasilmines fana. Nevea tara morevin. Lis fa aldakar kemen rose oi andil. Kemen rose elame mor orne arenca liasu. Li arranca su morevin. Liamorevin onduiroth mine falis ne kenalien martir. Palan venis in heranon elwisoron ne eruor.
Nullis amanda kill angadur fenor.
Kemenrose andil soron russa ne karilm ilarato. Ne chiamenran en firiav la sestir. Eame via angamar en aldaia. Moredele erando morivun telume?
Findalnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oyo sur. Airando vanitol malantar. Minas vana teralia.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya, ane martir, tindome ingarina fa alme Alcarwa? Et aler, lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Sorne an fameltor, vanalin hyror soron, casinque telpe nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne artaher firnis, nullis amanda kill angadur.
Only time will tell whether the cutting shall take root. For now, let us make for the seafloor shrine.
Very well. If I...
Nenwen mor aiwanon, artahir kurir, mo...
A piece of the Arbor heart goes with you. Keep her close. She is very important to us.
You carry the very soul of our people with you, my friend. I implore you to treat her with care.
Nambawi.
Kirandone halana.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen?
gone. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Mayhap we can exchange information.
I shall do as you say.